Hi, welcome back. Darryl from Select Driving School. Today a short video just demonstrating where you should stop at traffic lights. The highway clearly states that when a traffic light is displaying amber, if it's safe to do so, and definitely red, you should stop where indicated at the stop line. This will not always be completely clear as many markings are faded, but this video shows a series of traffic lights in Halifax and points out exactly where the stop line is, in some cases clearly visible and in some cases less so, but also helps highlight areas such as cycle boxes as well. Hopefully you'll find the video useful. If you do, please click like or visit my website or my YouTube channel. Thank you. This first set of traffic lights is on Queen's Road and shows a stop line that is still reasonably well visible, set just before the traffic light and just ahead of the crossing. This next traffic light is on Gibbet Street. Here the white line is pretty much faded, but if you look at the centre line you can see where it ends, and this would also show where the white line has terminated. If you look closely over towards the left hand side where the yellow lines are at the side of the road, you should be able to see the end of the line. Not so well in this video, but certainly when you park there. So if you're not sure where a white line ends, look towards the side of the road because that is less well worn out. Now a set of traffic lights with an area for cyclists. Here the cycle symbol has been eroded. This traffic light is just above Asda, but again you can see where the tarmac changes from a grippier surface to normal tarmac, and the normal tarmac is where cyclists would wait, and again you would stop before you reach this area. Now I'd like to just demonstrate the difference between where the white line is set sometimes for certain sets of traffic lights. This first set again is on Queen's Road, and we can see that the white line is roughly near the traffic light, the more normal position. However, this next set of traffic lights, also on Queen's Road at the junction with Hopwood Lane, shows the white line set well back. It's actually been moved. Again, if you look closely you can see the original white line just near the traffic light. This one's been moved back because of the McVitie's factory, which is a bit further up Hopwood Lane, where articulated lorries frequently need to gain access. Previous to the line being set back, the lorries were unable to make the turn because of cars at the original stop line, so the stop line's been moved back. This is on all four approaches to these traffic lights, and you may well approach this on your test, so it's important that you look for and stop at the earlier stop line, not where the stop line used to be. Now again, looking at the importance of trying to look for the remnants of road markings. This set of traffic lights is on Cow Green, and if we look very closely we can just see the remnants of some paintwork, which again is clearer when you're there in your car at the time. The paintwork indicated to the right hand lane and the lane ahead is has red paint and white paint on it, and it is a cycle box. It's reasonable to expect there to be cycle boxes at traffic lights, so as you approach them you should be looking to try and see if you can see any indication of a clearly marked cycle area, or as in this case something that's a bit more worn, and aiming to stop behind it rather than on it. If the examiners feel as though the markings are obvious, then they will fault you for stopping in a cycle area. Finally, two further examples of traffic lights that are not necessarily permanent or related to traffic flow per se. This is a temporary set of lights, and here you'll be able to see the sign which clearly states when red shows stop here. The sign is the same as a stop line. Now in this case the sign is actually next to the traffic lights, so you would drive up to and stop alongside both the lights and the sign. However, quite often the sign will be set well forward of the traffic lights, and that is where you stop. You do not drift past that sign and stop at the traffic lights. If it's been set forward, it's probably to allow room for traffic to come the other way, similar to the example with the Hopwood Lane and Queen's Road traffic lights that I referred to earlier for the articulated lorries. And finally, we have a pedestrian crossing. Again, the white line indicates where you should stop. This will be set a metre or so ahead of the studded area, which delineates where the pedestrian should cross. We are not looking for people to stop right up to the studs. That is intimidating for pedestrians. Again, look for the white line and stop behind the white line so that your front of your car is not edging over it. So that's a quick example of where to stop at traffic lights. I hope you find it useful. Again, it's important you look ahead and try and spot these things and prepare to stop, not drive quickly up to them and then find that you're stopping over the area indicated. As I say, I hope you find this useful. If you have any subjects you'd like me to cover in the future, please message me or contact me via my website. Thank you.